Hey guys, this is Ashley Birch. I am the voice of Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn, and you're listening to the Game Fix podcast.
All right, partner. You know what time it is.
Let's go crazy, crazy!
Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Welcome to the Game Fix podcast. I am Spanish.
And I am Verlaine. Make sure to check out our website, gamefix.ning.com, and our weekly-ish stream on Twitch TV at twitch.tv/gamefix.
Did you say weekliest stream?
Weekly-ish.
Weekly-ish. Okay. You could also check us out on our Twitter, on our Instagram, on our YouTube. Just search at Game Fix Show. You'll find us there. Follow us, subscribe, like, do whatever. We want you to be a part of this. And by all means, our website that Verlaine mentioned, gamefix.ning.com. We want you to sign up to the website because you guys can comment on our blog posts. You can interact with us, and it's just our own little gaming community. So we invite you to come along. So I know, like I said, I'm back. I am finally back from vacation, and it's good. It's actually great to be back, and I'm glad to be here with you. And thanks, and big thanks goes out to Link for filling the shoes. So,
shoes. I like shoes.
Yeah. So, but it's okay. This week, just like last week, we have stuff to talk about. We want to get into Injustice 2. I know, Verlaine, you got it day of. I got a little bit after because of the vacation, but I've been playing it, so I want to get into that. Also, I want to talk about some streaming services that are changing things up a little bit. Maybe for the better, maybe for the worse. I guess you'll be the judge of that. Also, is it wise to threaten a Power Ranger?
Yes. No.
It is wise. It's wise. And is Castlevania becoming new again? What? I don't know. Yeah. All right, but we'll just get into what we've been playing. Verlaine, would you like to go first?
It doesn't matter. You go first.
Okay. All right. Well, I got to say, I've been playing Injustice 2. We're going to get into that more. But like, I'm excited about that game. Let me tell you, the fighting in this game is very different. I think it's very, it's way more refined. There's a lot about this game that I guess I didn't expect going into it. I just expected it would be a NetherRealms fighting game, which is awesome. It's something that, if you are a fan of the genre, that is the height of fighting games. This game itself, it almost feels slower than other fighting games. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not in a bad way. You know what I'm talking about? Like, everything seems to be like you have to hit the punch at the right point. You have to hit the kick. You have to hit the block. You have to do all of this at the right time. And I think games like this are getting more refined. And I think because of that, it actually makes it feel a little bit more real, even though it's a video game. But this is something that I'm excited for, and I can't wait to keep playing this game. I'm not through the storyline yet, but I'm getting there. That is something I'm on. Also, I've been playing a lot of Horizon Zero Dawn. Yes, I still play it. Verlaine's like, why do you still play that game? Well, you haven't played it. You don't understand. I've got to the point where I think I'm going to beat this game. I have 72% of everything done in the game, so I am close. Yes, I am very close. And I think this is a doable game. I think I can do it. It will be my second platinum trophy if I get it. So I'm kind of excited about it. Yeah, I know. There's other guys out there that has like, what is the guy that just got his like over 1,000, like 1,200 or something?
Yeah, I haven't completed, like, achievement wise, I haven't completed one game in my entire life.
Ever?
100%, no.
Well, I mean, I guess I only have done one, so
Yeah.
I'm not hard.
Like, I just lose interest. I just don't feel like I need to.
That's fair. No, that's fair. But I don't know. I just like this game so much. I kind of want to know all there is to know about it. I'm finally there's things that I've already beaten the game, but there's things I don't even know about yet that I just started learning, like kind of playing through the game and going, oh wow, like I'm so glad I know about this. So if I were to ever play the game again, I think I'm going to do this first before doing it,
Right.
because I actually made it harder on myself. There's a lot of the game that I didn't even know about, and it's actually kind of cool. I was actually pretty happy to find like new stuff as you play it. Like there's more to the game that I even thought. So I don't know. I thought it was sweet.
I really wish I could give you more, but I.
Yeah.
That's
Well, you've
one
never
game
played it.
Yeah, I'll never play that game.
You got to play it. Yeah, I got to get you to play it. So yeah. Okay. Well, how about you? I know you've been pretty busy with a certain new game. That's
Yeah. Okay. So I was one of those, actually, many people who went ahead and got Friday the 13th, and I got it on Xbox One. I love that music. And look, okay, it's having its server issues. Okay. If you do quick play, like the whole time I've had the game, by going into a quick match, I've only connected to one party, played a couple games, that's it.
Okay.
The secret is to go into the game hub for Friday the 13th and go to looking for group, or go to recents, and essentially you're just going to build your own group.
Okay.
You're just going to form your own party and start your own game. But I'm going to tell you, it's so fun. Because look, when you read about this game, most of the negative reviews are the server issues.
Yeah.
And occasionally I'll get booted, but again, I'm playing with half UK people, half Americans. I don't know. I like the game. I really do. It's not just like a 7 versus 1 thing. It actually kind of is reminiscent of the old Nintendo Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I heard they try to keep it.
Yeah, because each counselor has little different abilities. One's faster and weaker, one's stronger and slower. Stuff like that. You're not too much of a threat by yourself to Jason. There's a whole a certain number of steps just to kill him if you wanted to. But you essentially just start out, you spawn somewhere on the map, and you want to survive, not be killed or escape. While you're going through buildings, you can find items and things like to help your escape. Like one of the escape ways, you could put gas in a car, get the key, get the battery, and then leave. But you have to find all that stuff, and it's randomly generated each time you play, so it's never in the same spot.
That's good. I'm glad it's not in the same spot. When I heard that, I was like, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
So that's cool. Just the way that it plays, like Jason can sense, he could see you if you're running and making noise, so you want to be stealthful a lot. Some characters have an extra fear factor to them. So if they see blood, or if Jason's close or they're hiding, they'll actually lose it a little and make noises. Like if they're hiding, it'll be quiet, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, it's always this." And then it's stuff like that, and he could find you. And then some characters don't do that. Every time you run out of stamina, you trip. It's fun. Look, it's only $40. It's a AAA franchise, so that's got to mean something. It is an indie game, but it's very well put together. It can only get better. It is absolutely, in its state now, a fun game. And I got to say, a big problem that people are having, I don't have the problem. Xbox actually has the beta version. It doesn't have an updated version that the PC and PlayStation 4 have.
I see.
I'm thinking that was because of this. The whole reason why it had such a bad launch, they couldn't get it in the marketplace. I'm thinking somewhere down the line, maybe either they needed to just push this beta out to us just to give us something,
It's like
or it was a
it's
mistake.
pushed back so much.
Yeah, so they're like, okay, we can't get the full game to like quite work here. Let's push the beta out, launch it, let people play it, then we'll, update it.
Gotcha. Huh?
It's fun. You got to play it. Next time, I won't do the quick match. It is. Well, you'll have to talk to Link about it too, because he played a couple with me today. A lot of people might want to wait before getting it, but if you're a fan, you're gonna love the game. It's like the total mood. The music is all from the movie. In fact, the way to kill Jason is from the movie. Like, if you know the movie, you kind of get the idea. And, you can find the sweater, like in the old game. So, yeah.
Cool. No, I like it. I need to actually play this. I'm not a big fan of the movies. I just really never was like a big fan of like horror flicks. But I do respect it. I get it. I get its place in the media. But at the same time, this is a great idea. I think we had a conversation this weekend about it, and we were actually talking about how it's it's great that they got the Friday the 13th and Jason and all of that, and it makes it look legit. But would it have been a cooler game if they didn't have to pay for all of the legal rights to the game?
Right.
And like name it, like, I think what you say, like Saturday the 14th or something like that.
Just keep it kind of similar.
Like people would
get that. Yeah, because they made like $4 million. That was like 3 times more than they needed.
Yeah.
A lot of that probably went to get the rights to use all the likenesses in the story. In this case, I mean, being an indie company, I would have maybe just taken that extra money, though they didn't know they would have made it, but put it into the game and not put it into getting the franchise.
That's an interesting.
So it's a toss-up.
I just thought it'd be kind of that's interesting to kind of think about, to just call it something and like give him a different name. Yeah. But he's not wearing a hockey mask. He's wearing a
umpire mask.
A catcher's mask. I don't know, but that'd be interesting. I kind of like. I'm liking it that they went with that route to make it look legit, and I'm glad they did it. Like, in retrospect, I'm glad they did it. But at the same time, you wonder what type of game you'd get because they would have that extra cash to do it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Kind of interesting to think about. But yeah, okay. Well, is that all you want to talk about, or do you think
we're gonna get into the other games that we both play on the reg? So,
all right. Let's get into Injustice since we're kind of already we kind of already talked about it. This game's awesome. I talked out a little bit. You go ahead, take over for a second.
I mean, it's awesome. The good part is that if you played Injustice, you're gonna know how to play this game immediately. The characters, I think so far out of all the characters I've played, the one that's most like the Injustice version is Green Arrow. He is almost identical. The combos are generally the same. It does seem a little simpler to just pick up a character.
I would have to. I agree with you, but I would have to say there's another one too, and I would say that it's the Joker.
Okay, I haven't played the Joker yet.
Very similar to the original.
You did kick my ass like immediately with him,
and because I know who he is. Like I've played with him before, although he looks very different than any other Joker.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So it's I like it. It's very like the first one. It's easier to pick up any character and kind of figure out at least a little bit of the combos.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Injustice, man. Yeah. I mean, I don't even care about that whole box system. I have tons of them just in surplus that I haven't opened because I don't give a shit.
Right.
That's only good for the multiverse, which is essentially just single player.
Yeah, like I don't even care about that.
You can play each other with those on. But I don't even care. Like, I don't even pay attention if somebody has certain shit that makes me weaker. I just play.
Yeah. Okay, so you've had it for what, a week? We've had this game for a week. What are your top 3 favorite characters so far?
My main is Black Canary.
Yes. Tell you kind of. Well, I mean, you played her in the storyline, right? You did play the main storyline.
Yeah, I completed that.
That was a great introduction for her and Oliver or Green Arrow. You got to choose between which one you wanted to fight with.
Yeah.
yeah, you're pretty good with her. That I would admit.
Yeah, she's my main. And then I'd have to say Darkseid, because Darkseid plays a lot like Shinnok.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's see, third. I'm not really good with any other person. A little bit Cheetah, but that's because I did one of the multiverses where you play as her and get her like some rare stuff. So I just played it as her. And,
that's cool.
But that's so far.
Yeah, my top 3 would have to be, and surprisingly, the number 1 right now on my list is somebody that I was never really good at with the first Injustice game. It's Batman.
Yeah, that's him and Joker. That's weird. As those are mains.
Yeah, my mains right now, at least, Batman. Joker is probably a close second. I
think you're better with Joker.
Think? I don't know, man.
Because Joker's faster than Batman, and you beat me with a good portion of your first bar.
Oh yeah.
With the Joker, you just like whoop me like immediately. Batman takes longer.
Batman. Well, yeah, he's methodical. I get that. So that, or you know what? I was. We'll see how it goes. I think I want to use him a lot more to see. But if I were to give a third one, kind of like you, I'm kind of like I don't even know. I would say the Flash.
Flash is cool. Flash is a lot cooler in this game.
I believe that. Yep.
I think he has one of the best things. Oh yeah, Robin needs to just. Robin's cool.
Yeah. Except
for his name and his Christmas colors.
He's got a sword though. That's kind of.
It's sweet. I like that. You know, one of his weapons you can get Nightwing's staff.
Oh, cool. Okay. Awesome. Can you split it in half just like the first one?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's an either or. I think you can get the 2, or you get the 1. I don't think you split them in half. But they do different moves.
Okay. Well, to get Brainiac, you have to beat the main storyline. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten them yet. Okay.
I haven't played them yet.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I actually I was over your house on Sunday and we were playing. At least I was playing with him.
Yeah.
He's kind of difficult to use, but he's very strong. So I think his like he's kind of slow, but when he hits you, when he connects, he's like Swamp Thing, like real strong, like hits or Atrocitus or something.
I like Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing is like a noob Saibot, because he can make the other ones come out and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I love how when you duck with Swamp Thing, he doesn't duck; he just goes into the
sinks.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, kind of weird. It actually kind of threw me off the first time I saw that too.
I don't like. Yeah, it confuses me when I play as him. It doesn't feel like I'm ducking.
No, it feels like I'm glitching through the floor. I like it. Yeah, the storyline it seems kind of cool. Like I said, I'm only like halfway through it, but it's interesting. I want to. I think where am I at? I'm storyline number 5. It's after Black Canary and Green Arrow. So
I don't remember. I know it's a sweet story.
Yeah. So far so good. So I can't wait to finish it and actually talk about it next week, and actually talk about it with you because you've already seen it. So yeah. So I this weekend I have not been playing Overwatch. Because I don't want to play with new guys. I don't. I refuse. I know you said that it's probably more fun to play like that, but no, I'm good. There's got to be. At this point, there's so many people that jump out in a what do you call it?
They won't do it.
What's that?
I figured it out. They do these free weekends when the season ends. So between the weekend the season ends, you can't do comp. So these noobs can only go into quick match. So you're safe. Kind of. It's not like you could play comp, but they're not playing comp.
That's interesting to think about. But I have been playing obviously the Overwatch anniversary event that's going on right now. How long is that going till?
June something.
Well, at this point, they added a bunch of the new dances.
Yeah, everybody has a dance.
Has nothing to do with the game at all.
I know.
But it's pretty fun, I would have to admit. All the characters in the game have their own dance when it comes to their emotes. I don't know. I think the best one is Farah. I do.
Hers is.
It's the best one. She's got the air guitar. She's air guitar and their bazooka. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And it even has the little guitar sounds in it.
Yeah.
But if you know, all the dances are like molded from things in history,
Like real
thing. Like, for example, Junkrat, he does the Running Man, and it's actually all he did is they mocked Will Smith from what's the show, Prince of Bel-Air, when he did it on that. It's exactly to it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think Zarya, hers is like you've seen the video online of all those people dancing in spandex. It's like a really good video.
Yeah.
But that's what she's doing. Like if you watch it, it's exactly the moves.
Huh.
So, yeah. And I think what's his name? Reinhardt's got he dances like the waltz.
Yeah, with his hammer.
Yeah, I think it's like Dancing in the Rain or something like that. But I don't know. It's cool. Whatever. It's so stupid. Like why even spend your gold on that? But I did. I think I bought 2 of them.
Do you like the event itself? Like,
okay. It's the 3-on-3. We get different levels, right? But
only on.
And then if you win, you can't use the characters you won with the whole team. That's cool. I get that.
It's an interesting twist.
Totally is. And I like that because you don't get spammed by the same thing over and over and over again.
Right.
So
but say, for instance, we're all playing and we have like a fantastic group of 3 that we know we can kick ass with. We can only do it once.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's fair. It balances it out.
Same with everybody, though.
Huh?
It's the same with everybody.
Yeah. But yeah, it's cool. I think it's better because I suck at 3-on-3.
Yeah.
I'm okay at the 1-on-1s, but when it's 3-on-3, I can't. I'm not very good. I don't know what it is. It's just not Overwatch.
It's not. It's a totally different game. It's elimination, and that's not what Overwatch is.
Right.
Yeah, I get it. I'm glad that this is happening, and I do enjoy that they do this with games now. They have like events, and it's not like I don't know. I think Call of Duty always had an event, but it was so like in the background of everything that you didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah.
So I like how they make it grand. Even the selection screen is different. You know what I mean?
What about? Is there anything you don't like about it?
No, I mean I love Overwatch. There's not a lot that I don't like about it. I don't know. What do you not like something about it? What can you not like?
I think this whole thing was way overhyped. Like
way
overhyped. Like the 3 maps, they're cool maps, but you are only you're giving them only to the people that don't that only play those elimination, but that's not really what Overwatch is, which is fine. I'm just saying this is why I don't like it. I would have preferred new maps on the actual game, like the actual Overwatch deserves something. The skins, the legendary skins for being a non-holiday event and having nothing connected to them shouldn't be 3,000. And if they are 3,000, they shouldn't limit it like to 2 weeks like they do with all the holiday stuff.
Okay.
You know, they should just refill it up with skins that we can take our time getting. In fact, I think the best idea...
I do hate that.
The best idea would have been for this event if they unlocked everything and allowed you to buy anything that they've ever had.
Oh, that'd be cool. I'd be
for
into that.
These 2, even if it was just for 2 weeks. Like, let us buy the holiday shit that we didn't get. But 3,000 is ridiculous. If you play every day, you can't get 3,000 coins.
Right.
You have to get them through loot boxes, and that's not. It's kind of dumb.
I agree.
And then the fact that there's no story, no like story that is, you know, progressing the lore of Overwatch. It's an anniversary. Okay, big deal. It's not an event. They gave us a fucking handful of skins, some dancing, and that's it.
That's it. That's all you got.
It has nothing to do with Overwatch, which is fine, but it was way too overhyped. We didn't even get a new character.
Yeah, there's like nothing there. I was like, yeah,
So,
but we got a new character. Ariso is pretty new.
See, we'll probably get a new character when the season starts again.
I made you to be strong and brave.
Yeah, I mean, and she was.
Yeah.
She is.
I like her. So yeah, I mean it's okay. I wouldn't call it an event because there's nothing eventful really happening. The only thing I do enjoy is
I
that
think
they put.
Sorry.
Oh, they put that total chaos or whatever it's called. The old arcade mode where everybody has like.
Oh yeah.
All their power, like the cooldowns are like 100% faster.
Fast, yeah.
I like that mode.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's just anarchy though. Like it's crazy, but it's good. I think it's cool. I mean, all it is they're just saying, just our anniversary, and here's some fun new. Here's a taste of something new, and I think that's all it is. Just to kind of keep you wanting. I like the new stuff, and I think that's why I keep playing the game because I know they're going to keep updating it.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and that's kind of where I'm at on that.
Yeah, it's just
And that's all I have to say about that.
I do like the skins.
Like what?
Forrest Gump.
Yeah. So there was well, okay. Let's get into this. There was some stuff in the news about I teased this at the beginning of the show about the Green Ranger, about the Power Ranger. The actor, actually, the original actor, Jason David Frank. Because there was an incident that happened at the Phoenix Comic-Con this weekend. Did you hear about this?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay, cool. I actually have something happened on Thursday. He was threatened by a cosplayer.
Was it Rita Repulsa?
No, it was not. Apparently, this cosplayer was dressed up as
the White Ranger.
No, as the Punisher.
Oh.
And he had a bunch of guns and blah 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 blah. Well, this actually triggered something that he needed to kind of like, he needed to talk about. And there was a press conference that happened on the Friday of the Comic-Con, and I wanted you to hear this in case you didn't. So this is Jason David Frank after he got threatened.
I will not speculate to his motives or intent on the advice of legal counsel why this matter is pending before the court. But I will say this incident is an eye-opening situation to increase and add more securities at all Comic-Cons around the world. Due to the increased securities for the duration of the show, we are banning all prop weapons. However, please do not let this hinder your creativity and festival atmosphere.
Okay. So with that, if you were a cosplayer coming to the Phoenix Comic-Con and you were, I don't know, Soldier 76, and you've been working on that weapon for over a year, you're not allowed to bring it.
Well, what was I don't know what the incident was. It depends. Like if the guy had a bunch of guns and one of them was real.
Okay, you ready for this? A guy showed up. He had a 12-gauge shotgun, two 45 caliber handguns, one 454 caliber handgun, a combat knife, pepper spray, and throwing stars. And he said that he believed that because his character was the Punisher, they would just let him in.
And they did.
Yeah, and he even, like, I guess after all is said and done, he actually put a reminder on his phone that told himself to kill Jason David Frank, on the 25th.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like it goes deep, apparently. And he also said that he was going to kill some. He referred to them as Aphrodite police officers, which deems bad police officers. So he actually said that he was going to kill police officers on top of that. And apparently on his social media page, this guy, his name is Matthew Sterling. He actually posted pictures of security guards throughout Comic-Con, and he like saying maybe it's him.
What? So that's different. All right, look, okay, Soldier 76 obviously is not a real weapon. Get a fucking metal detector and just stop metal weapons. That's the main thing.
Okay.
Don't let metal in. If it's a replica, you don't need it to be metal. But
Yeah.
yeah. I
well,
mean,
I mean, this obviously pissed off a lot of people because the security was so long just to get into the place because they were definitely looking at all the weapons,
yeah.
and either confiscating them or telling them they need to go back to their car with it.
I'm not gonna complain because we go to these things and I've thought that myself. I'm like, dude, like this is pretty lax, even though there is security. Like, they're not really searching purses and book bags. Like, they look in them, and it's because the people that are doing the security think it's just a joke, just a bunch of nerds hanging out. Like, what could happen? It's a family thing, and then the next thing you know, you have everybody getting shot by some dude dressed like the Punisher.
Fucking crazy, right? So I just wanted to bring that up. I don't know where you stand as far as that goes. Do you as a fan, maybe not Verlaine, but anyone listening, do you as a fan, and please reply on our Twitter at GameFix Show. Do you feel that it's important to have more security at Comic Cons? I think that's a good question to ask online, and just let us know. I just want to see where people stand.
Put it this way. We went to Comic-Con in Cleveland and we saw what's her name, Stranger 11.
11, yep.
Okay. Nothing would have stopped me from just charging the stage and punching her right in the face or stabbing her or anything.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm saying for somebody who, even a celebrity like that, they just throw them in this open room and it's just like, go ahead. 2 people on stage, both women, one 11-year-old girl.
Yeah, but she's not 11, but like you also need to, because if the more, it's a slippery slope, I guess what I'm trying to say. So it's like, okay, the more security you put up there, the more people want to get past the security. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of a human psyche thing, like what they, okay, I see this, but I want to do that because you won't let me do it. So I don't know. I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm on the fence on that.
I don't, whether security is tightened or not, whatever. But I'm just saying that I can see if they wanted to get a little more secure. They don't have to have like Secret Service in there and like people all over the place. A little more secure.
Yeah.
Because seriously, some of these props, some of the weapons that they sell in the Comic-Con would stop somebody from just buying one of these swords. No matter how fake it is, it can do damage. And there's a lot of celebrities in the place. You'll walk by tables and somebody will just be sitting there by themselves, no line, just like looking at a paper.
Yeah, that's true.
Lob off their head.
Off with their head.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, good for him.
At least he came out and he didn't change any of his schedule. He did everything he was said that he was going to do at the Phoenix Comic-Con. So that's cool. I do appreciate that. He didn't kind of like duck and run because the situation was taken care of. But it was probably kind of scary. I mean, it's definitely eye-opening for him. So I kind of like, man, that's too bad.
Yeah, but he's still popular enough to have somebody truly hate him.
Yeah, I don't even know.
That's kind of good. Still around. Right. The Comic-Con thing is working out.
It's doing good. He's doing all right.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Doing all right. Well, yeah. So I guess we'll see the next Comic-Con we go to, which is probably Columbus. So
we'll see. Columbus.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll do a report on that if that's something that's actually happening. If they're banning them all together. But yeah, we won't know until we're there. Kind of like one of those things. So real quick, I want to talk about the Xbox Game Pass. I know you are aware of this. And for people that aren't aware, on June 1st, Thursday this week, you are going to be able to get you can get a 14-day trial if you'd like, or you could just pay $9.99 a month, and it's pretty much more or less Netflix for video games on the Xbox. And right now they are rocking about 100 plus games on this thing. Obviously, PlayStation has already done that with PlayStation Now, PlayStation whatever. Apparently it's going well, so Xbox is kind of doing the same thing. What say you?
I think it's stupid.
I figured you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Because
Go ahead.
It's not streaming, first of all. It's EA access for certain Microsoft titles. So I was actually thinking about maybe signing up for it
Yep.
for the 14 days, just because there are a couple games I wanted to try. Halo 5, I still haven't played.
Yeah, I know. I'd like.
The thing is that the price is all wrong, and at any time the games in this library could just be gone and replaced.
It's like Netflix. That's it. Like that's what I mean. That's kind of what I mean
Oh,
by
yeah.
month. Everything gets changed. Not everything, but some things
Right.
change. Some things leave. New things come. It all depends how you like it.
But
you
with
know?
Netflix, there's a lot more titles, which means the Switch isn't as impactful as when you only have like 100 games. When you switch out 10 of those, people notice.
Yeah.
And then when you have services like EA Access on the same platform, EA, yeah, it's only EA games, but EA makes a lot of fucking games. They publish a lot of titles, a lot of AAA stuff. They don't drop off anything from their collection. They always add to it, and everything they've made in the past, like backward compatible titles, are immediately free.
Mhm.
Nobody will compare to that. Like, no one can compare to that deal. We've talked about how, like, you could break down a yearly title into kind of like a $5 a month subscription is what we're paying. For $60 a year, it's $5 a month. You get to subscribe to Call of Duty. The next year, you just subscribe to the next one, $5 a month, same price. $10 a month, that's double. In a year, $10 a month equals 2 games you could have bought, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's stupid, but when you're also talking, they're charging you for $60 a year, the price of a game to play online. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, because EA Access exists, and because I gotta say, a lot of the games on there were free at some point.
I was going to say that. Yeah, actually, a lot of people were kind of upset about this because a lot of the games that are already on I forgot what it's called, the Xbox Game Pass, has already been free to play if you're a gold member, like in the past months. Obviously, there's a lot of games out there that they have released, for this service that were never. So that's good, but I mean, we're talking almost 60 to 70% of the games have already been free.
Yeah, and
So it's like,
people
is
like
it
me,
worth it at this point? I don't think so.
no, for new people maybe, but I've been with it since the beginning. I have every single free game that has been available since the launch of Xbox One.
Okay.
So this is like even less of a value. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know why they're doing it, because there aren't even like, there's no incentive. You get titles that aren't even new. How many new titles are they putting out besides 20% off a game, which is like what, $10?
Yeah.
There's no other incentive to do this. At least EA Access gives you like the 10-hour trial of every game 5 days before it's released. You get 10% off, and if you wait long enough, the game you want's going to be free and all the DLC with it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm spoiled. I don't think there's much value in it.
Well, yeah, I would probably tend to agree with you there. The cool thing, something that was actually released a few weeks ago, but I wanted to make sure everyone knew, as far as the Xbox Game Pass, it's weird, and actually I'm pretty excited about it because I have T-Mobile. I'm not promoting them at all. But they're saying that this June Xbox is coming back, and we're giving 1 month of Xbox Game Pass to T-Mobile customers. So if you are a T-Mobile customer, apparently there'll be some announcement during the Xbox E3 briefing on June 11th, and that was 2 p.m. Pacific time by Xbox.com. So you'll kind of see what they're doing. But apparently, if you are a T-Mobile customer, you might get a whole month free as opposed to just 14 days. So I'm actually kind of excited about that. I'll use that. Absolutely, I'll use that.
You
So
should get
maybe
EA Access.
you have that I don't have yet, so we can play it at least for a month.
Yeah.
So I just want to throw that out there. So I don't know. Yeah, I tend to agree with you. Some of the games on there, Halo 5, you said, IDARB. Oh, we play IDARB. Mad Max. I've always wanted to play that. That would be kind of cool, but it's also one of those games where I'm like,
Like, I think 2 weeks is enough to go through this and be like, now I know why I never bought these games when they were available.
Well, Devil May Cry Definitive Edition is actually pretty good.
But still, it's a remake.
Yeah, sure. Gears of War, you get the Ultimate Edition, which is 1, 2, and 3. So
half of those were already given to me.
yeah, exactly. So well, these if you don't have the game, Sunset Overdrive is on there.
That's sweet.
Yeah, Super Mega Baseball Extra Innings was also free.
Also
Super Time
free.
Force was also free. So
Free.
yeah, there's all these games, and of course the Xbox 360 games. You have all the BioShock games, which were probably free at one point. I think they were.
Yeah, because I have them.
Oh, Fable 3. Oh, you gotta love Fable 3.
I have it. It was free.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Soul Calibur 2. That's what I want.
They should have made it a free service or something. Like, make it so the games don't go away.
Yeah.
Do the Sega channel. That's never really worked, this whole, like, renting video game thing.
Nope. It all depends on how you look at it, but it's kind of like, I mean, I don't go renting a lot. You know what I mean? But if there's a game that I don't really want to buy, but I do want to play, renting is a great thing. But that, you have to go out and get it, and that's a pain in the ass.
Living sucks.
Living is stupid. But some of the things when you live and you get bad news, kind of like this one, Red Dead Redemption 2 was supposed to originally come out this fall in 2007. It has been pushed back to spring of 2018. No exact date has been out, and then it's not available to pre-order yet either. So I don't know. Does this scare you? I don't think it does. I'd actually rather the game be whole instead of coming out like Friday the 13th. It's just me.
I'm not not into Red Dead Redemption, but I'm not
Right.
into Red. Like I'm not into it. I just don't know anything about it, so I don't know how different it's going to be for me to even give a shit if it's pushed back or not. Look, the fact is, it's going to come out.
Yeah.
So people got to stop just rushing shit and assuming things. Like, it's going to come out. That's what you get for living in these times, because now we get fed every step of the way when something is being created, and then it takes longer. Just like it's just perceived to take longer than back in the day when it's like,
oh, it's coming out next month.
yeah, once you hear, oh my God, a new Star Wars movie, it's not coming out in 3 years. It's coming out in 3 months.
Yeah.
Or you see
That's
a game.
great.
The first time you see anything about a new game was on TV on the commercial. It wasn't, step by step in every single publication, and like, that's why I avoid a lot of stuff. Like with Injustice, when they're always revealing characters, like, I'm just going to buy the game and play it and be surprised. It adds value to it. You know?
That's a good point.
Everybody wants to know everything now so they can be 100,000% sure their money is well spent.
Which
And
I'm
get it.
not mad at that though.
We drove it to be that way with all our bitching and complaining about buying games based on a video and it not being what we wanted. Now they have to be like, okay, it's still going. This is what's going on. This is how the characters are going to work. This is what they're going to do. You can't just be like, hey, new Mario game here.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got to have a little bit of a hype. I get that. But you just don't want to, shoot yourself in the foot. I don't know. What's the cliche I'm looking for? Cut
Look
your
at
nose off,
fucking
fucking face. I don't know.
Microsoft is like notorious these days for doing it. Fable 3, Scalebound. Like, Scalebound was huge, announced at the launch before the Xbox One launched. People followed it, kept up with it, and then they canceled it. And it was such a disappointment because the game was original and it looked awesome, but it was just swept under the rug and they didn't want to say shit about it.
No, they didn't.
That was the biggest. That was probably the biggest upset ever, was the cancellation of that game.
Yeah.
I could see the Fable beta. Like, I was part of that. That deserved to be canceled.
Yeah.
This game,
what?
no.
What's up?
This game, no.
Yeah.
But again, we wouldn't have even cared if it wasn't hyped from the first thought somebody had. Oh, here's a drawing of a dragon next to a dude. New game coming out, 2017.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or at E3, they're gonna announce a bunch of just ideas. They're not gonna have anything to be like, all right, in the future you can look forward to a new Halo game, new Gears of War coming out. Hey man, you guys like Tomb Raider? Boop boop boop, coming out, man.
It's totally coming out.
We've got such a good future ahead of us. Games coming out, man. You like games? They're coming out. And we were like, games coming out. Hashtag games coming out.
Hashtag games coming out. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see more. I always want to see more. I think that's.
I don't.
I want to see more.
I like surprises.
I do too. I think, you know what, you're probably right. I like surprises too.
Playing this Jason game is perfect surprise. I never watched any of these videos that have every single one of his deaths. I'm waiting until I get the death and use the death. And if I never use it, I'll never see it.
Yep, that's
unless
true.
someone else uses it on me.
Oh yeah. Well, there's something that they didn't leave us in the hush hush quiet area, if you will, about. It's actually something it's been talking about, but there was no release date for it. There finally is. Castlevania is coming to Netflix. Castlevania, there is an animated show that is going to be premiering on Netflix July 7th, 2017. That's July 7th, 2017. So if you were into any of the Castlevanias, whether it be NES or any of the remakes, this is probably something you should be excited about. I've been doing a little research, and I might start watching this, dude. This looks pretty awesome.
I thought they already had like a Japanime Castlevania.
They could have, but this is something that it's new. I mean,
I haven't kept up with the Castlevania series since the Nintendo days, so I really
I mean,
don't
it's
know.
anime. It's anime, so if you're not really into anime, I totally get it. I'm not the biggest thing in anime, but from what I've seen, at least from the teaser or anything like that, it looks good. It looks like something I could totally enjoy. So I don't know. Give it a try. Check
Is it
it
about
out.
Simon Belmont?
I am not exactly sure. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's about.
It should. If it's about Simon Belmont, like the original story, then I'll watch it. He was on the N Team.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you know what? I bet you that's what it is. I don't really have a lot of info about what it is. But this is something that's kind of cool. I don't know. We always cringe when we hear about a video game becoming a movie or whatever. But I don't know. I cringe less when I hear it becoming a TV show
On Netflix.
on Netflix. I'm like, we'll see how this goes. You know, I want to see how this is. I mean, if you watch any of the animated, like kind of nerdy stuff on there, which Voltron was kind of like the big thing for a while. That is actually awesome.
Yeah, Voltron's good.
Yeah, so if you're into that, that's cool. But the Castlevania might be something cool. I love to see the video game crossover. So yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah.
That's all I have. Verlaine, do you have anything you want to talk about?
Nah.
Nah. All right. Well,
Nah.
that's cool. You don't have to. But again, thank you for watching us on our live stream on Twitch. So if you're listening to this because it was recorded, you download it on iTunes, whatever, you can actually watch this Monday nights 8:30. What is this? This is Eastern Standard Time. Where do I live? So 8:30 Eastern Standard Time on our Twitch page, twitch.tv/GameFix, and you can watch the show live. But if you miss it, it's okay. You can also listen to the audio version on iTunes, the Stitcher app. What is it? TuneIn and what did I miss one?
Lesbian.
Google Play. Which one?
Oh, the lesbians.
Oh, Lisbon. Yeah, Lisbon is good too. That's
And our website.
Yeah. So yeah, our website, gamefix.ning.com. Please follow us at GameFix Show on Twitter. Verlaine, hi.
Yo.
Hey, Brucey B.
Goodbye. Have a nice day. Peace.
See ya.
Love ya.
Adios, turd nuggets.